Wave. Hello and welcome to tonight's quiz. There's 9 of you on, so drop us a hello on the live chat so we can see you there. My TV's only just catching up now, so there we go. Welcome, 12 of you, to the 5th.
7 of you now.
It's dropping. It's dropping. It's in and out. It's our 5th quiz. Just to let you know on the live stream, we're going to go from this week to the next one. We're going to go every month. We still want to carry on doing them post-lockdown. I know things are easing up, but we're finding because we have to work more as well now. Alicia's got to go back to work as well in 2 weeks. Her furlough's ending. We just felt we don't have the time to do every single week. So we're still going to carry on doing them, but it'll be once a month. So we still have those to look forward to because we enjoy doing them. Yeah. And this is kind of getting us into this YouTube world, which is new to us. But Alicia's not a big fan of being in front of the camera. I really don't mind, as you know. So yes, we've got about 5 minutes until the quiz starts. Hopefully you can all hear us. If you are on the live stream, do say hello on the chat so we can see who's joining us and we can interact. As normal, the quiz lasts about 40-45 minutes with the break. 6 rounds. This week's rounds are... I can't remember. Hold on.
Obscure characters.
Obscure characters. Disney on stage. Disney parks around the world. Then we'll have a break. Then we're going to part 2, which will be Disney quotes, Disney films, non-animated. Okay, so more live action films. And then we've got a picture round on close-up characters that you might meet at the box. So hi, Ian. Welcome. Hi, Leslie. Lovely to see you. Once a month would be lovely. Yes, it would. And that's why we're doing it. Yeah. I've got new ears. Alicia bought me some new ears. These are the Pride edition ones. So happy Pride. They say love on the side. I don't know if you can see.
If you take them off and show
that's a good idea. Yeah. They say love down the side there like that. There we go.
I've got a new necklace.
Yeah, she's wearing a new Ursula one. And the shirt today is Winnie the Pooh. Which Alicia made, and Alicia also made her Disney fruits. I think she's worn it before on a quiz night.
I haven't.
I'm sure you have. If you've seen this before on the live,
not on a quiz.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, but she made that as well. It was one of the first dresses she actually made as well. She has improved lots since making that original dress.
Rude.
Well, it's not. It's just truthful. Hope you all had a lovely day. It's a bit wet and miserable. We were meant to be at the zoo today, but we cancelled because it's absolutely tipping it down. But it was a good job, really, because we hadn't written the quiz. So we finished the quiz about 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's quite good for us, because last time we were still inputting the last few questions about half an hour before we were meant to be on air. So, hey-ho! Yeah, it does take a while to do the quizzes.
Also really it's when we put it off.
I know. We get there going, oh, we love doing this live bit. We love doing the hosting and stuff like that. It's writing the quiz. The writing the quiz is hard.
I think it's more everyone else's excitement and enjoyment is enjoyable.
It's true that. It's true that. And excuse me, we do have a prize this week. I can let the live stream people know, can't we? What they're playing for today. It is a top prize. We found it yesterday when we went shopping. It is a Disney prize, of course. It is a game that you can play with all the family as well. Yeah. And it's based on a hit film. What more can you want? It is you're playing for today. You're playing for the wonderful Frozen 2 Charades game. There you go.
You get 52 charades cards
which have multiple things on there, and there's lots of different ways of playing. So there you go. That's what you're playing for today. Whoever wins, we'll ship that out to you guys and throw it. We won't throw it, but we'll get it posted out to you this week. Yeah. So you can see that. Very quiet on the live chat today. I think everyone's having a bit of a wind down day. I think today. how many people have we got waiting on the quiz? Let's have a
Have
look.
you actually posted it this week?
Yes. 41 users. Okay. Ian, always confident talk there. Can't wait to win it. Well, who knows? Who knows? I don't think we've had a male winner yet.
No, we haven't.
It's all been females. So the males of the Quizland are letting the team down. So we need to sort that out. I don't know if you can see our Mickey picture in the background. Our Mickey and Minnie. You can light it in different ways as well. We're trying to make our house more Disneyfied because we can't be in Disney.
Yeah.
So, hey ho.
I feel like everyone's just avoiding Disney this week after all the bad news.
No, that's it. I'm not doing a Disney quiz. I've had enough. What time are we? 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes till the quiz. Yeah. Hope you've got drinks on. If you're on the live chat and live streaming, share some. Hi, Polly and Winnie. Hello, girls.
Hi.
Share some photos of you doing the quiz, etc., on the Facebook page. We'd love to see what you're up to.
Yeah. What Disney stuff are you wearing?
Yeah.
You wearing any ears?
What I was going to say is, if you find while you're doing the quiz there's a slight delay by what you're seeing on your screen to what's happening on your phones or you're on the actual quiz, you might just need to refresh the YouTube. It kind of, during the streaming, kind of dips in and out. Sometimes it's a couple of seconds, sometimes it's a little bit longer. I have to refresh it on our screen occasionally, so just make sure you do that. What have we got? Team James Davis have bought Degas today. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
What is that, Ian? I've no idea.
Mini Daisy.
Mini Daisy and Clarabelle. What's Degas? Degas. I have no idea. I really don't know. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Ian, elaborate. You're confusing me. Look, it's not hard to confuse Alicia. She's really confused. Great. It is 7 o'clock. So we're going to... How many people have we got on the main quiz? 44. Not our biggest, but, smaller than a chinchilla. Oh, okay.
Oh,
a Dago.
Right.
Dago. Is it a Dago?
Dagoos?
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
I get what you're
and they're
on
called
about.
Mini Daisy and Clarabelle. Okay. With you now. There we go. Well, hope they're settling in well. Hope you're settling in well. Hope you've got the quiz ready to go. We've got 44 users, not our biggest amount. 45. But we're going to go. We're going to hit start. Enjoy. Good luck. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. What is the name of this ruffian? Is it Gunther, Attila, Vladimir, or Bruiser?
Change the picture.
I did because I like the unicorns.
Okay, well, but the unicorns kind of give it away who it is. But
sorry.
There's a reason I chose the picture, did.
Well, I couldn't get it into the thing. Okay.
You know?
Well, only half of them got it right, so lots of people still got it wrong. This is Vladimir, and you'll find him with his unicorns in the Snuggly Duckling Entangled. Okay. Hopefully there's a nice blend of hard questions and easy questions in here this week. Alicia said my Disney on Stage round is hard, so be prepared. What is the name of the puppet master in Pinocchio? Is it Mangiafuco, Giovanni, Alessandro, or Stromboli?
A mouthful is what it is.
It is. Mangiafuco, Giovanni, Alessandro, or Stromboli? And hope you all answered. Okay. Most of you weren't correct. It is Stromboli. Stromboli is actually a type of pasta in Italy. But for those of you who actually went for Mangiafuco, in the actual book of Pinocchio, that's the actual puppet master's real name. So there you go. They just changed it in the Disney.
You're kind of right as well.
Yeah. Okay. So what is the name of this lady from A Bug's Life? Is it Rosie, Veronica, Gypsy, or Charlotte? I haven't seen Bug's Life in a long time. Alicia doesn't like it, but I like it. I think it's a great film.
Bugs are a big no.
I
got traumatized by the show at Disneyland, California. The Bug's Life attraction there. Never again.
Okay, it is Rosie. Only 20% of you got that right. Most of you went with Veronica. You were wrong. Okay, who's in the lead at the moment? I know we're only at the beginning. Mother Knows Best with 20, Emma 19. Okay, so we shall see how we're getting on. Here we go. Question 4. What is the name of this character from Hercules? Is it Narcis, Neleus, Nessus, or Nestor? Narcis, Neleus, Nessus, or Nestor? What is it? What's his name? Okay, most of you have tip-tapped your answers in there. Just a reminder that you can't change your mind. Once you've tapped in that answer, that's it. So be careful. It was Nessus. 43% of you got that right. Also, just a reminder, the top 3, the first fastest 3 in each round who get it correct get bonus points as well. Yeah. So that's how you can really take over the lead, okay? What is the occupation of Jerry Jumbo Jr. in Zootopia or Zootropolis, depending on where you're playing from? Is he a TV host, a cafe owner, a judge, or an office worker? What is he? Jerry Jumbo Jr. It's a good name. It's a good name.
Jerry Jumbo Jr.
Jerry Jumbo. Okay. Oh, look at that. 70% of you went with the right answer. He's the cafe owner. He is the one that gives out the ice lollies at the beginning of the film. So, yes. Emma, 32 there. Lovely little picture of Pascal there as your avatar. How are we doing on the live chat? Let us know how you're getting on.
They haven't got time.
Collecting dust on the shelf in Toy Story 2 is a little black and white penguin. But what is his name? Is it Squeaky? Is it Wheezy? Is it Dusty? Or is it Whizzer? Oh, gotta love a bit of Toy Story. Again, that was an easy one. Look at that. 87% of you got that right. I'm a little bit shocked at the people who got it wrong. Who are the people that got it wrong? Hi, Claire. Welcome to the live chat. Good to have you with us playing along. Oh, look at this. Sarah's creeping up. Last time's winner. In Home on the Range, what is the name of this lesser-known villain? Is it Commander Rourke, Cowboy Carl, Amos Slade, or Alameda Slim? Commander Rourke, Cowboy Carl, Amos Slade, or Alameda Slim?
I thought it was probably just something like Harold.
Harold the Cow Wrangler. Okay, only 20% of you got it right. You went with Alameda Slim. 40% of you went with Amos Slade. Amos Slade is actually the farmer in Fox and a Hound. So it's probably a name that you really recognize. The other two I made up complete. Oh, no. Commander Rourke is from Treasure Planet, I want to say. Okay, this mouse is one of the main characters in Basil the Great Mouse Detective. But what was his name? Is it David Q. Dawson, Mark F. Gerald, John K. Mouser, or Carl S. Sandalwood? Dr. David Q. Dawson, Dr. Mark F. Gerald, Dr. John K. Mouser, or Dr. Carl S. Sandalwood? What's his name? Oh, look at that. Oh, I typed the wrong one. I apologize. It is actually Dr. David Q. Dawson. So the 42% of you got it right. I'm really sorry. Can you tippy-tap something on there? Oh, sorry.
Embarrassed that this is my husband. Embarrassing. Okay. What is the name of this charismatic character from Meet the Robinsons? Is it Francis the Frog, Freddie the Frog, Frankie the Frog, or Felipe the Frog? I can't believe you've done that again. Every time.
Okay, it was Frankie the Frog. 47.7% got that right. I feel really bad, but it happens. We're only human. It's really hard to look over your own mistakes when you spend so much time on it. So sorry, I apologize. So what movie features this trusty steed? Is it Mulan, Robin Hood, Sword in the Stone, or Sleeping Beauty? What movie features this trusty steed? I know that's Shrek, but that's not Disney, but it's still good. Mulan, Robin Hood, Sword in the Stone, or Sleeping Beauty?
Which is it? Oh,
most of you got it right with Sleeping Beauty. Well done. We're going on to our second round now.
Which is?
I can't remember off the top of my head. Disney on Stage. Yes, it is. Here we go. The Lion King on Broadway holds which of these incredible accolades? It holds a record for most Tony Awards ever given to a Broadway musical, the longest running Broadway musical of all time. Julie Taymor was the first woman to win the Tony Award for Best Director of a Musical, or it holds a record for the most live animals ever to appear in a Broadway show. Breathe.
Accolade means like award or something.
Okay, only 18% of you got that right. Lion King was the first musical ever to get a female the Best Director of a Musical Tony Award, which is huge. Really put Julie Taymor on the map. And then she went on and had one of the biggest flops on Broadway with Spider-Man, so you can't win them all. Frozen the Musical received a number of new songs for the stage production. Which of these is not in the show? Is it Monster, If I Can't Love Her, Dangerous to Dream, or A Little Bit of You? We love this show. We saw it on Broadway. It is amazing. If you get the chance to see it in London when Theatreland finally reopens, do go and see it. It's absolutely brilliant. So much better than Aladdin. We saw Aladdin and that was pants. If I Can't Love Her, 34% of you, so about a third got it right. If I Can't Love Her was actually written for the Beast in the stage version of Beauty and the Beast, and it was later replaced in the live-action movie with Evermore, and I prefer If I Can't Love Her. Listen to the song, it's beautiful. Were you going to say something?
It's past me now.
Oh, sorry. When Disney started to create stage musicals in 1994, what show did they decide to launch their theatrical endeavours with? The Little Mermaid, Tarzan, Lion King, or Beauty and the Beast? Which one started off the Disney on Stage theatrical enterprises?
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Most of you got that right. Over half of you with Beauty and the Beast. And then splitting between Tarzan. Tarzan has only ever been played in Germany. It flopped.
Didn't know it ever had one.
It did, yeah. And they had, it was all on, like the set was made out of bouncy castle material, and they'd swing into it and then bounce off, and all sorts of very weird. This is Alan Menken. He's created the music for many Disney productions. Which of these was not penned by him, though? Little Mermaid, Hercules, Aladdin, or Tarzan? He's a very clever man, this man. So many of your favourite Disney songs are written by this guy. But which musical wasn't? Most of you got that right, half of it, with Tarzan. That was written by Phil Collins. Oh, look, Sarah! Look, Sarah's creeping in again. She could win for a second week in a row. You've got to be fast if you're going to beat Sarah. Get those correct answers in. Here we go. Next question. In the stage production of Aladdin, the character of Iago is a monkey, parrot, camel, or human. In the stage production of Aladdin, the Iago is a monkey, parrot, camel, or human. What are you going for?
Claire, no, the dogs have not gone back to Ireland yet.
They're still here.
They're still here. We gave them treats to try and keep them quiet.
Most of you went with parrot, which is wrong. That's what he is, obviously, in the animated movie. In the stage production, they made him a human character to be a human sidekick to Jafar. So there you go. So it was a little bit trick. About a third of you, just over a third of you got that right. So well done. Out of all the musicals put on stage by Disney, only one has not been solely produced by the House of the Mouse. Which one? The Lion King, Aida, Mary Poppins, or The Little Mermaid?
Oh, has not been solely
produced, yeah.
That's
now, the man in the picture, if you don't
answer.
know, is Thomas Schumacher, and he is the president of Disney Theatricals. So any show that goes on stage, he is the man that gives it the green light or not. Look at that. Over half of you got it right. It is Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is actually co-produced by Cameron McIntosh, who is the producer of Phantom of the Opera, Hamilton in London, what else? Les Miserables, Miss Saigon, there's loads, Cats. So there we go. Well done if you got that right. Why was a recent US production of The Hunchback of Notre Dame unique? Was it the actor playing Quasimodo was profoundly deaf? It was an all-black production. It was the first show in history to have a complete female creative team, or the whole show was performed by puppets. Which one was it? What are you going to pick? Okay, a third of you got that right. The actor playing Quasimodo was profoundly deaf. And in the show, his singing voice was done by the gargoyles. So any songs that Quasimodo would sing was actually sung by the gargoyles as his sort of inner voice. The only show to have a complete female creative team is Waitress. So there you go, a little bit of theatre knowledge for you there. In the Broadway production of The Little Mermaid, how did the actors move in the under the sea scenes? Flown on wires, scooters, Heelys, or video projection?
I'd love to see this.
How did they move in the under the sea scenes?
Has everyone watched the clips that are on Disney Plus?
That's a different version.
Well, it's still amazing.
Okay. Most of you got it right. Oh, well, 40% of you with Heelys. Some of you women flown on wires. Yeah, they all had Heelys in the costume so they could zip around and make it look like they were swimming. It flopped on Broadway, The Little Mermaid, sadly. It didn't last very long. Lasted just over a year. In The Lion King, how many individual puppets are used per show? 116, 174, 214, 232. Don't forget, join us on and comment on our Facebook
group.
On the group, so we can chat on there. You can chat on the live chat on the live stream as well. So only 17% of you got this right. 232 individual puppets are used in every performance of The Lion King. And I only knew this by watching documentary. They only have one of each puppet. So if it breaks, they have to really work hard and very quickly in between shows to ensure it gets fixed. Here we go. The last question of this round. What is the name of the musical which looks at the Pulitzer newspaper strikes of 1899? Is it Headliners, Tabloids, Newsies, or Strikers? This musical is fantastic. The dancing is amazing. As you can tell, this is my profession. I love it. Okay, most of you got it right. Half of you got it right. Is Newsies? It's on Disney Plus. Go and watch it. It's absolutely brilliant. As I said, the dancing is top notch, and the songs are brilliant as well. And again, written by Alan Menken. So another one to add to his Disney tick list. Here we go. The final round of this half. It's on resorts around the world. Tokyo Disney resorts are not owned by Walt Disney Company. But who does own them? Is it the Hawaii Company, Sony, the Oriental Land Company, or Stardust Promotion? Who owns Tokyo Disney? The Hawaii Corporation, Sony, Oriental Land Company, or Stardust Promotion? Half of you got that right. It is the Oriental Land Company are the owners. Apparently, they pay billions a year for the licensing rights to use Disney name and all the characters.
Would not like to be playing a Disney license.
But it is the most popular park in the world now. It's overtaken Florida in terms of guest submissions. So it's doing something right. This character is more popular in Tokyo Disney than the company's official mascot, Mickey Mouse. But who is it? Is it Winnie the Pooh, Sully, Stitch, or Duffy? Who's more popular than Mickey Mouse in Tokyo? Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. 60% of you got it right with Duffy. Duffy the bear. The little bear that Minnie gave to Mickey as he was going off on his cruise.
All the Duffy merch in the Asian parks looks adorable.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't have more of a Duffy presence in other parks. Probably scared again of what's happening over there about it being more popular. Moving to Shanghai. Which of these is not a land found in Shanghai Disneyland? Futuristic Land, Treasure Cove, Mickey Avenue, or Gardens of Imagination? Which of these lands is not found in Shanghai Disneyland? Futuristic Land, Treasure Cove, Mickey Avenue, or Gardens of Imagination? It is Futuristic Land because they actually have Tomorrowland in Shanghai. Treasure Cove is the only pirate-themed land in any of the Disney parks. Mickey Avenue is their version of Main Street USA. And Gardens of Imagination is how they brought the Chinese culture in with the Zodiac, the Chinese New Year, and the Chinese Zodiac with pictures of Disney characters. Shanghai Disneyland's castle is the most interactive of all the world parks. But what is it called? Castle of Magical Dreams, the Enchanted Storybook Castle, Sleeping Beauty Castle, or Cinderella Castle? It's massive. It's absolutely huge. But what's it called?
Not the Castle of Storybook Dreams, like I said earlier.
Yeah, most of you knew what the answer is there. 63% of you were the Enchanted Storybook Castle. Well done. We've got 6 more questions, and then we're going to take a little break. We'll probably go till have a break till 7:30 and hit it back at 7:30.
After these questions.
After these questions, of course, yeah. Which of these rides does not exist at Hong Kong Disneyland? It's a Small World, Dumbo, Big Thunder Mountain, or Mad Hatter's Tea Party? I'm very jealous. If you've been to one of these Asian parks, let us know, because we're thinking that is perhaps what we're going to end up doing for our honeymoon instead, doing all 3 Asian parks. So let us know what you think.
If we can figure out a way to do them all
yeah.
in one trip.
A third of you got it right. It's quite an even split, really, apart from Dumbo. Big Thunder Mountain doesn't exist in Hong Kong Disneyland. Instead, their version is called Big Grizzly Mountain Runaway Mine Cars. Say that after a few drinks. I bet you can't.
Sounds like basically the same thing.
It is, pretty much, but it's not called Big Thunder Mountain, so it doesn't exist. Oh, look at this dim sum. Oh, it's making me hungry. What is the most popular food item bought at Hong Kong Disneyland? Is it pizza on a stick, Mickey waffles, ice cream bars, or popcorn? Which is the most popular snack bought at Hong Kong Disneyland? Could you eat those dim sum? Could you? I could. They are very cute, though, aren't they? Only look at that. It was a really even split across the board there. Quarter of you, 1 out of 4. It is popcorn. Apparently, for every guest that goes to Hong Kong Disneyland, on average, they have 3 servings of popcorn per visit. That's how popular and how much popcorn gets served.
They've got so many flavors and all the fancy buckets.
In what year did Euro Disney become Disneyland Paris? 1990, 1992, 1994, or 1996? In what year did Disneyland Paris change its name from Euro Disney?
Saved yourself.
I know, right? Clever. Claire, our Disney trip got fully cancelled today. We should have been there 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I feel your pain, Claire. The answer to that question is 1994. About a third of you got that right. Most of you going for 1996. It was close. Not close enough, though.
The year I came into the world.
And in fact, until 1994, it'd gone through 3 name changes already before that, before landing on Disneyland Paris. Here we go. Which pop star sang at the opening of Space Mountain at Disneyland Paris in 1995? Was it Madonna, Phil Collins, Cher, or Elton John? Madonna, Phil Collins, Cher, or Elton John? If I could turn back time. Look at that. Most of you getting that right with Elton John. He was there playing Candle in the Wind. I don't know if he was playing Candle in the Wind. Probably wasn't.
Doesn't seem like the right vibe that Disney were going for. It would be funny.
And I said, like a candle in the wind. You know, it's open. Let's go to space. A time capsule was buried in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle on July the 17th, 1995 for the park's 40th anniversary. This is Disneyland, by the way. When is it due to be opened up? 2025, 2035, 2045, 2055. A third of you going with 2045.
Like everyone did what I did, added 40 years on, thinking you meant the 40th in 40 years, basically.
Yeah, but that's not what it says. With almost 1 billion passengers since it opened, which ride is the most popular at Disneyland? Is it It's a Small World, Pirates of the Caribbean, Space Mountain, or Jungle Cruise? Which is the most popular ride at Disneyland? It's a Small World, Pirates of the Caribbean, Space Mountain, or Jungle Cruise? Only 15% of you went with Pirates of the Caribbean. Most of you going with It's a Small World. Pirates of the Caribbean is Disneyland's most popular ride. So there you go. We're going to take a break there.
Isn't there one more?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Part 2 starts at 7:30. So plenty of time to go and have a wee, have a break. Let's have a little chat there. Ian, top 5. Are you Mother Knows Best then, Ian? I'm presuming. Unless that hasn't updated just yet.
Possibly.
But I don't want to hit start to check.
Doing better than 2 weeks ago. Still shocking. Me and my 5-year-old here at the bed. That's
it's okay. As long as you're having fun. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. Share the photos. While you've got some time, take a photograph of you playing the quiz now, what you're wearing. As you say, you can share messages on there with us as well. And we can chat on there as well as on the live chat.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Apparently our connection is unstable.
Oh, hopefully we're okay. Hopefully we're not messing up too much on the live stream. But at least the quiz will still work if we're not on the live stream. So the quiz can still carry on. So there's a Brucey bonus.
So, yeah, Claire, we feel your pain on the trip being cancelled. We fully cancelled ours last Friday.
Yeah.
It's not been refunded yet, but,
4 times we rearranged our honeymoon. But we decided with all the changes that are happening in Florida at the moment that we just can't make it work.
Nah.
We'll just see what happens. I think we're going to go to Disneyland Paris, hopefully, fingers crossed, towards Christmas and have a wee break before Christmas.
A wee break.
And have a little bit of a jolly there.
And then who knows?
Hopefully we'll be able to get to a Disney park for a honeymoon. If not, we've got other plans. It literally all depends on what happens in the world. Things are moving so quick day by day. Who knows what's going to happen in 3 weeks' time? We just don't know anymore, do we? It's put everyone in a discombobulated place. I'm getting attacked by a dog.
Treats only keep them at bay for so long.
It's true. 5 minutes. I feel really bad. I'm just gonna type a message to everyone. Sorry about what question was it?
The question about the mouse's name.
For Dr. Dawson.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. I've apologised. That's all I can do.
There's not much else you can do.
Not much else I can do. If it has really made a difference to someone's score, then
sorry.
It does happen. We did a quiz that my friend did a couple of weeks ago, didn't it? And there must have been about 9 or 10 in the whole quiz of wrong answers. And it's so easy done because when you put the questions into the system here, you then have to put your answers in, but then you have to tick a box to say which is the correct answer. So it's really easy to do. So hey ho, all fun and games. Did anyone manage to get any of the Peter Pan mini attractions? I know a few people had them in the things. Was anyone lucky? I actually quite like that one. I think that's probably my favourite set so far. Alicia obviously liked the Mad Hatter's Tea Party ones. But yes, why isn't there more men Mickey's? That's my... Do you know what I mean? Why don't Disney and why don't places like that do more stuff for men? Like, I'd really like a really cool character lounge fly backpack, but the mini ones that they tend to do for the characters and for the females just look stupid on someone who's 6'5" and built like me. Do you know what I mean? Be like walking around with a child's lunch box strapped to me bag, my bag and my back. Yes. What have we got coming up next? We have got coming up next, I don't know off the top of my head, we have a round on
quotes,
non-animated movies, quotes, and character close-ups. So something for everyone in there. A little bit of a mix, hopefully, yeah. it is starting to get really difficult of coming up with rounds that we haven't done. So we may start repeating stuff now, and
we have repeated.
A few
popular rounds from the past, but
it does get hard. So again, if you've got any ideas or anything that we can do, then let us know. I'm going to try and do a music round for the next one. Now we've got a month, so that should be a bit easier to do.
A couple of seconds of the song.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, or maybe play a medley of a song, and then you have to work out
what two songs
are in, or who knows? Let's see how creative I'm going to be. And we've got 2 minutes till we 2 minutes till we start again. Yes, it goes quick, doesn't it? Hours and hours and hours of work, and it just goes woof, like that. I'm just going to get something ready here. Alicia, talk.
I don't have anything to say. What's everyone watching on Disney Plus at the minute? What have you been watching on there? What have you been doing? How are you keeping Disney alive in your life? Mostly, what I've been doing with all of my days is playing Animal Crossing. And that's about it. Thank you, Claire. Descendants and Zombies. Still not watched either of them. Got some questions on Descendants.
Yeah, so hopefully you'll...
coming up, but still haven't watched them.
Okay, here we go. 1 minute to go.
The Rapunzel series, yes.
You want another one, don't you?
Love it.
I want the new Chip and Dale series to come out. I can't wait for it. It's like, come on, Chip and Dale. It's by the same studio who's done the new 101 Dalmatians shorts. So yes, fingers crossed it'll come out soon. It's meant to be out this year, but you never know at the moment. 1 minute. Oh well, it's time. We'll just give you a little bit, and we'll just let people catch up on the live stream.
Yeah,
there we go. Here we go. Get ready because we are starting again.
Get ready for some quotes, I think.
Yeah, we are quotes. Okay, which movie is this quote from? You are my greatest adventure. Up, The Incredibles. Tangled, Mulan.
You messed with my order again.
Which movie is this quote from? You are my greatest adventure. Up, The Incredibles. Tangled, or Mulan? I'm getting told off here.
See what I have to deal with. This is not the order in which I wrote these questions.
Okay.
What?
Oh
my god, he's done it again. Folks, I'm gonna kill him. Obviously, the answer is not Tangled. The answer is The Incredibles. It's one of those mandalas. People think that it's up. It's actually The Incredibles. It's definitely not Tangled.
It's not Tangled. I apologise.
What is it?
I'm sorry. It's the time pressure of getting everything in the system. I'm sorry, but only 9% of you got it right. So only about 2 of you got it right anyway. Which movie is this quote from? I'd rather die tomorrow than live 100 years without knowing you. Tangled, Pocahontas, Beauty and the Beast, Princess and the Frog. I'm really nervous on every question now.
I'm going to have a look through them all next time.
Well, yeah, please. It is Pocahontas. 51% of you, half of you got that right. But I'm going to say only 9% of you got it right anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Which movie is this quote from? I totally do not blame you for your mother trying to kill my parents and stuff. Is it Maleficent, Mistress of Evil? Is it High School Musical? Is it The Descendants? Or is it Camp Rock? I totally do not blame you for your mother trying to kill your parents, trying to kill my parents and stuff. Not your parents. That'd be a bit weird. Maleficent, High School Musical, Descendants,
Look at
or
that.
Camp Rock. Most of you know that. The Descendants.
Who said Camp Rock?
I know, one person probably, maybe two. Yes. Right. Here we go. Next question. Which movie is this quote from? If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. The Fox and the Hound, Bambi, The Aristocats, or 101 Dalmatians. If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. Fox and the Hound, Bambi, Aristocats, or 101 Dalmatians.
Bambi, of course it is.
Almost half you got it right. It is Bambi.
Thumper, to be exact.
And then most people are second thinking it's the Aristocats.
It does sound like something Marie would say.
Yes, it is. Or Duchess.
Yeah, maybe, but she wouldn't say
nothing.
Don't say nothing at all.
Which movie is this quote from? I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day. Hercules, Frozen 2, Wreck-It Ralph, Princess and the Frog. I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day. Hercules, Frozen 2, Wreck-It Ralph, Princess and the Frog.
Yes, it's Meg.
Over half of you have got it right. It is Meg from Hercules. Does anyone do Disney Kingdoms on their phone? Because it's currently Hercules season in there. I'm just trying to get Hercules at the moment. If you let me know if you play, love to see screenshots of your games as well. Here we go. Which movie is this quote from? You must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul. Is it Up, Monsters, Inc., Brave, or Ratatouille?
Lots of very inspiring Disney quotes.
I know. You must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul. About a third of you got it right with Ratatouille. Most of you going with Brave. It was Ratatouille. So there we go. So look at this. Sarah's chomping in the lead here.
Oh my goodness. 2 weeks in a row.
I know. Which movie is this quote from? The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of them all. The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of them all. Is it Beauty and the Beast, Snow White, Mulan, or Cinderella?
It's one of those princesses.
It is. I love that scene in Wreck-It Ralph too. There you go. 74. Three quarters. Oh my word. It's definitely one of those days.
It was Mulan.
It was Mulan. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. What movie is this quote from? If I wasn't terrified of heights, I'd like this. But I'm terrified of heights, so I don't like this. Big Hero 6, The Incredibles, Up, or Tangled? I'll see what you did with the answers here.
What?
Well, they all have lots of stuff to do with heights. And
yeah, no, that was the point.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Half of you got it right with Big Hero 6. Yes, Big Hero 6 is the answer. It's such an underrated film, I think, Big Hero 6. It
is, and I'm so upset that Baymax is gone. I really want to meet him and hug him.
But we wouldn't have gone anyway. So, what movie is this quote from? Even miracles take a little time. Is it Bug's Life, Cinderella, Moana, or Atlantis? A Bug's Life, Cinderella, Moana, or Atlantis?
Hercules would have been a good answer choice for that one. Might throw some people off.
There we go. Again, almost half of you getting it right with Cinderella there.
Fairy godmother.
Yes. Even miracles take a little time. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Yes.
Here we go. Next question. Last question of this round. What movie is this a quote from? Today is a good day to try. Pocahontas, Moana, The Lion King, or Hunchback of Notre Dame. Today is a good day to try, not a good day to die. That's a completely different film. Pocahontas, Moana, The Lion King, or Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Or to dry, which I thought you said. Swim. Ain't nothing going dry out there.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, almost half you got it right there again. Well done. We are now moving on to Disney films, non-animated.
Yes.
Okay, so non-animated Disney films is the next round.
I hope you've not messed with my order on that one.
What is the name of the dragon in Pete's Dragon? Is it Pete, Elliot, Dylan, or Nathan? Pete, Elliot, Dylan, or Nathan? Oh, it's getting quite stuffy.
I feel like it always does during these quizzes.
I know. Twitty. What's the name of the dragon in Pete's Dragon? I love this film. Look at that. 86% of you getting it right. It is Elliot. Such a good film. And actually, I like the updated version as well. It plays around with the story. It's very different, but it is really, really good as well. If you haven't seen it, I think it's a really good film as well.
You watched it before we were together. And
I did watch it before we were together. It's true. What is the relationship between Sharpay and Ryan in High School Musical? Are they boyfriend and girlfriend, just friends, brother and sister, or total enemies? What one is it?
Could be more than one, really.
Well, it could be more than one, but I'd be worried about which more than one it is.
It is brother and sister.
They are brother and sister. Boyfriend and girlfriend. That's the one I was worried people would pick.
Well, it could be brother, sister, and total enemies. It could be that.
It could be, yeah. Yeah, they are brother and sister.
But they're not. So they're just brother and sister.
Yeah.
I meant they're not total enemies.
Yeah, we've worked that out. Where do the four villain descendants live before moving to Aradon? Aradon. We don't watch it. So is it the Isle of Lost, the Isle of the Lonely, the Isle of the Evil, the Isle of the Unloved?
Pretty little descendant.
How are we doing? Whereabouts?
Oregon.
Oregon. Okay, thank you. Isle of the Lost, 72% of you got that right.
More people watch it.
I watched the first one, and I'm not going to lie, I found it awful. I thought the songs were cringe, and it put me off watching it the rest, so I apologise. I like the idea. I like the idea and the concept of it, but I just didn't think it was very good. In the live action of Alice in Wonderland, what is the creature Alice must defeat? Is it the Jabberwocky, the Jobberwicky, the Jibberwacky, or the Jabberwoker? Jabberwoker, sorry. Is it the Jabberwocky, the Jobberwicky, the Jibberwacky, or the Jabberwoker? Whoo! Okay, most of you got that right. It is the Jabberwocky. Few of you going for the Jibberwacky.
No one went for the Jabberwoker.
I
spent ages trying to come up with all those.
Here we go. Hope you are enjoying the quiz, though. What sport does Troy play in High School Musical? Is it baseball, football, basketball, or dodgeball?
Couldn't think of any other American sport.
Baseball, football, basketball, dodgeball. Well, there's loads. Hockey.
That's more Canadian, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a national sport. Look at that. Yes, 90% basketball, of course it is. Nice, easy one there. At least giving a few people a chance of a few points.
You don't need to be rude about it.
No, I'm saying there's some people that went for some crazy answers. Cameron, you can still win this. You can still pip Sarah. What is the name of the circus leader who tries to split up Dumbo and his mother when they reunite at Dreamland Circus? Is it Vanderveer, Medici, Flambe, or Buffer? Vanderveer, Medici, Flambe, or Buffer? Who is it? Who is that nasty, nasty man? About 40% of you went with Vanderveer.
And you were right.
Now, I'm not going to lie. We went to see this at the cinema, and Alicia was ugly crying within 10 minutes. And I'm not talking about just a few tears. I am talking about brute force, ugly crying.
I had to properly, hold my breath as to not audibly sob. Full-on sob.
The live-action Aladdin is told as a story to a pair of children. Which character is telling the story? Jasmine, Aladdin, genie, or a beggar who witnessed it all?
That's a very Disney thing to do.
Is it Jasmine, Aladdin, genie, or a beggar who witnessed it all? I think this framing device is brilliant. I think it's really, really good. Yeah, most of you getting it right. It is a genie.
I knew that beggar would throw some people. It's a very Disney-esque thing.
It's true. It's true. But I'd like to know how he saw it all,
because he just did.
That beggar, he was on a magic carpet following behind those two as they flew around the world. In Disney's Enchanted, where is Giselle from? Andorra, Andalusia, Arendelle, or Andalusia? Andorra, Andalusia, Arendelle, Andalusia.
Claire,
where
it is good.
Giselle from?
The Jumbo live action, Claire, is good.
It's good.
It's just very, very upsetting also.
Look at that. Over half of you get it right with Andalusia. Little bit of a true fact. The stepmom in this, and who also plays Elsa in Frozen, Idina Menzel, I've been on tour with her twice. So that's my little claim to Disney fame. Boom!
Name drop.
Yes, so there we go. In Beauty and the Beast live action, we learn a little bit about Belle's mother. Why is she no longer in Belle's life? She freely left Maurice and Belle. She mysteriously vanished. She died giving birth to Belle, or she died of the plague. Okay. In Beauty and the Beast live action, why is Belle's mother not around anymore? Look at that. Most of you getting it right. She died of the plague. What I find interesting about the live action is they made Belle the kooky inventor rather than Maurice.
No, Maurice was as well. She just took after him.
Yeah, but it kind of gives a different spin on her character.
Well, it makes her a bit more of an independent woman who isn't just around at the mercy of men.
In 2003 version Freaky Friday, what event does Anna want to attend instead of a mother's wedding rehearsal? A party, an audition, a date, or a concert? We're going into our last round after this. Our last round is a picture round, so you need to look at the picture and then work out who the character is from the picture. Only 20% of you getting it right. It's an audition. Most of you popping along for a concert.
However, was an audition with her band, so it's kind of like a concert. That's probably why it says in a concert in your mind. Claire and Pupsy are doing very well in this round. Yay!
Here we go. Which character is this? Is this Minnie, Miss Piggy, Merida, or Daisy? Which character is this? Some are easy, some are a bit more tricky. It literally all depends. Oh, we've fooled a few people. It's Minnie. This is Minnie in around the Liberty area. Liberty Square area. So if you see Minnie in this area, that's her in a Liberty,
Miss
American
Piggy,
Liberty.
though, that'll be a great meet and greet.
Okay, which character is this? Is this Kylo Ren, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, or Darth Maul? Kylo Ren, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, or Darth Maul?
Who that?
Who is this? That's the only. Oh. Darth Vader, it is. And I put, although Anakin and Darth Vader are technically one and the same person, this meet and greet is specifically as Darth Vader. Anakin does occasionally meet as Anakin when he was younger and obviously not roboticized. And
I don't know who that is. He calls me Darth Vader whenever I take my inhaler.
It's true. Which character is this? Is it Cheshire Cat? Is it Lumpy the Heffalump? Is it Piglet? Or is it Bing Bong?
Bing bong, bing bong.
Which one is it? I think this is a really easy one.
If we do go to Disneyland Paris, hopefully, please God, this time, we'll meet him.
Look at that.
95%
of you getting it right with Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat is my favourite character, and when we were last at Disneyland Paris, I saw him one morning, and I ran after him, but he just ran on. He refused to meet me. So there we go.
Lumpy the Heffalump, for those of you who clicked that, is purple. He's not a striped character. Which character is this? Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, Brer Bear, or Nick Fox?
Trick question. It's Shaggy.
It does look like
Scooby-Doo.
it's the same. It's the same. That's what Alicia said first. She said, that's Shaggy. It's like that's the wrong park. That's Universal. That's not Disney.
It does look like Shaggy.
It does look like Shaggy. Ooh,
I wasn't being serious, just FYI.
Okay.
It's not Disney.
Look at that, 76%. I thought that'd be a bit harder for some people. Most of them got it right. It is Brer Fox.
I thought it was Lil Jon. Is that his name from Robin Hood?
Little John.
Is that the one that's a bear?
Yeah, but he's a monk, so he has a monk. No, he does trousers and a thing. The monk is something different. Which character is this? Stella Lou, Miss Bunny, Bolt, or Marie? Is this Stella Lou, Miss Bunny, Bolt, or Marie?
Who's looking like they're going to win?
Sarah's looking like she's going to win, I think. But Moomin, whoever Moomin is, you could still win this, I think. You can still zip up from behind and get it. Most of you getting that right with Marie. I should have made this slightly harder, I think. I think I've given too much of each character away in each picture.
I did tell you to crop some of them, but you don't want to know.
But hey ho, it's a more friendly round, especially for the kiddies playing.
Definitely.
Which character is this? Is this Mulan, Lady Tremaine, Eleanor, or Meg? Eleanor? Is it Elena?
Elena of Avalor.
Elena, there we go.
Good
Mulan,
show.
Lady Tremaine, Elena, or Meg? Who is it? Here we go. Woo! Half of you getting that right with Elena. Followed by Mulan. Alicia guessed Mulan when she saw the picture. So you're in good company if you picked Mulan. Look at this, Sarah whipping in the lead again. Which character is this? Is this Doc? Is this Grumpy? Is this Bashful? Or is this Sneezy? Or is it Alicia because she fits all of those?
I'm not a doctor, not yet.
No, but you're kind of bossy. That's what Doc is. So bossy, grumpy, bashful, yeah, sneezy. Actually, I'm more sneezy than you.
Are you?
I have more sneezing fits than you do.
Are you allergic to all of the animals in this house?
Oh,
I
here
don't
we
think
go.
so.
Here we go. It was sneezy. I was going to do Dopey, but it's too obvious because he's the only dwarf without a beard.
He is.
So that would have been far too easy. Which character is this? Is this Han Solo, Indiana Jones, not Indian Jones, Indiana Jones, Star-Lord, or Jim Hawkins?
Indiana Jones.
That's a whole different show.
It's like a B-side movie.
Which character is this? Look at that. Half of you getting it right with Star-Lord. We thought a lot of people would go for Indiana Jones.
That's what I thought it was. I have no idea who Star-Lord is.
Oh, tell you what. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is one of the funniest films I've seen in a long time. Little group, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Which character is this? Is this Gaston, Hook, Queen of Hearts, or Captain Amelia? Gaston, Hook, Queen of Hearts, or Captain Amelia? Who is this?
A really fun meet and greet, that too.
We had a ball meeting this character. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. 90% of you know Hook. We love meeting Hook and Smee. I would say quite possibly my favourite meet and greet when we went to Disneyland Paris.
I liked meeting Sully as well.
Sully was
a bro one.
Sully was really good. Baloo was fun as well. Baloo like potting. Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale were good fun as well.
They were all great, basically.
Which character is this?
Speaking of Chip
is this
Dale.
Chip or is this Dale? Chip or Dale? Dale or Chip? Do you know how to tell the difference?
I do. I just guess each time.
It's the last one. And again, hope you've enjoyed playing the quiz this week. No, look at that. Half and half. People don't know the difference. It is Chip. Dale is the one with the red nose and the gap tooth. That's how you know the difference. Chip, 2 for the front, black nose. There you go. That's how you can tell the difference. Guys, thank you for playing. I hope you've enjoyed it. Our winner again is Sarah. So well done, Sarah.
We've got your address from last time.
I know. So yes, we will love you and leave you. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I'm just going to press play on that. Guys, yeah, we've loved it. We'll just do a quick recap of the top 10. So we had Wendy Claus there with 185.
That's in 10th place.
Costals in 9th. Doodle and Peg, well done, girls, 191 in 8th. Team James Davis in 7th. Sarah at 217. Mother Knows Best, 218. Emma in 4th place with 223. Cameron at 233. Moomin at 236. And then our winner, twice in a row. Can she be toppled? Can her crown be toppled in a month's time? Find out with 271. Guys, thank you very much for playing. Hope you've enjoyed it. I apologise for the 2 questions that were a bit fudged up. But luckily, most of you got the answers wrong anyway. So I'm let off by that. So thank you very much. Love you and leave you. Speak to you on the forum, on the group. Have a lovely week.
Have a lovely weekend.
See you later. Bye.